Welcome to D&D with THC, episode 7 of the Bacon campaign. This time I'll hand things over to our DM, Bacon. He'll fill you in on where we've been and where we're going. Take it away, Bacon.
I couldn't really smell anything over the completely rancid filth that already covers me.
Do we have everything that we need from this quest?
Yeah, I think we needed to get the lichen off of the skull of this thing behind him. We killed this frog here, or toad, or whatever, blubbercrub. And, yeah, I think we've all gathered the lichen. We were able to carry it, so.
Shall we return to the village? Or the
I need to go
outpost,
get a
or-
shower.
Are we able to make
Sure.
the stuff here? Do we have to
Can-
go back to the village?
Didn't?
Pretty
Yeah,
complex.
we do. Yeah, no,
Problem.
we need to go talk to that alchemist. She's the bitch that's
I
gonna
don't
make us
think
that
anybody
potion.
here was skilled enough to make it, right?
Yeah. I forget, DM. Did we check if there was anything worthwhile on the frog's corpse, like the actual corpse itself? Was worth any money? Any parts of it?
I thought we looted.
We did loot.
Yeah, I think we looted,
But
but
I
I'm,
think
wondering
he's
if like
asking-
frog eye or something. I don't know.
Rock and roll nature.
Ooh. Money. I'm fucking broke. Huh. I got a 6.
I got a 22.
So, Pino has a great idea about looting the frog's corpse for its organs and harvesting pieces like that, but he kind of blanks on it. However, somewhere in the back of your mind, Richter, you just have this memory of like skinning frogs with your grandmother, and you're like, "Yeah, I think I can do that." So you manage to carve it up. You get some. Essentially, you get, let's call it 30 gold worth of alchemical components that
Oh,
are
nice.
quite smelly. Quite
Ever
smelly.
inside the skull at all?
Yeah, we did. I've got the stuff that we found written down, just out of character.
Yeah, and you did roll for that as well to loot the skull.
Well, mate, shall we
Back down
exit
then
this
and see if we can get
uniquely
these
smelly area?
Potions.
I'm sorry, DM. You said 30 gold of alchemical? I'm
Yeah.
pretty stoned.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, I forgot the number.
So did I. It was arbitrary. 30 sounds fine.
Yeah, let's get moving. Let's see if we can find somewhere to fucking wash your face off or something on the way back. Did we pass the river? I don't remember. We passed the river.
Yeah, we were on a
So-
boat.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
We're on an
you're-
island. That's right.
There's some pond water you can wash your face off with if you want to wash your face off with pond water.
I've done all
You
the
guys-
illusions I plan to do out here in the bushes. I'll do better when we get back to the town.
So the trip back to the town is actually rather uneventful. You do spot some kobolds that kind of scurry away from you. Y'all have some kind of kobold slaying reputation right now. And yeah, so as you head back into the town, the town guard approaches you guys. He goes, "Oh, it's you. Surprised all you made it back. Did you manage to grab the alchemical component?"
We sure
I hold up
did.
A big bundle of the lichen.
He just kind of waves you guys inside.
So we head straight to the alchemist and talk to him about this.
I'm going to go back to the inn or wherever the fuck we were staying, as I definitely need a bath and to get my clothes washed. and hopefully grope a few serving girls.
All of those things are doable.
Yeah, that's definitely. So I'm gonna wash up first, but still gonna go talk to
Okay, so-
the lady.
So all you guys are pretty smelly. I mean, y'all definitely fucking reek at the moment. So you managed to wash up, and are y'all? Is everybody going to the alchemy shop, or just a couple people?
I'll
I'm
go.
gonna take a long bath, so I ain't going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I
take a
would like
bath
to
too.
go to the. My bad.
I'm a monk. I don't give a shit. I'll go to the alchemist.
I want to try to go get a better weapon.
Cool. So let's handle the alchemy shop first, especially since I just moved this to there. So who's in the alchemy shop right now?
Rob,
Pino.
and Pino, I think.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Rob, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
So he essentially you get back and he looks up kind of startled, like he goes, "Is that all that's left of you?"
No, the rest are
Oh.
washer.
We're absolutely fine. Why do you
Oh,
look so
excellent.
startled?
Well, a lot of people go in there, and not a lot of people come out. Did you bring it?
We're not a lot of people, and I throw the sack of lichen on his counter.
He laughs and he goes, "Neither am I." And he starts. He goes, "I'll start this immediately." You staying in the inn currently?
Yep.
How long do you think this is gonna take?
I'll have it to you by tonight. It takes a couple of hours to brew. I'll have it delivered to your rooms.
Oh, this guy left
We can trust you.
He just kind of smiles at you and he goes, "You can trust anything you like. You can roll empathy check or
Insight.
insight."
It's like-
Say,
I was actually kind of thinking that too, because like maybe maybe he was trying to send us to our death or something. I don't. The fuck's my cursor?
Yeah, it's a lot
Oh,
better.
I'm not even gonna. Oh, I thought that was a 20.
No, this guy
21.
seems on the level. This guy seems on the level. He's just surprised that you managed to like go in there and come back.
Okay.
Like not a
okay.
lot of people get in there and come out, and he's planning on sending it up to your rooms. He's not planning on screwing you guys over. He made a lot of money on this deal too.
Okay. That being said, with the insight you gave me, I'm gonna ask him. Do you have any other potions that you got on you that you got for sale? Any kind of useful potions? Any more healing potions? Any more potions that I
He-
might be interested in?
He just got so you can roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna try to use my insight to know that he's making money on this deal. Is why I'm going for this. So.
Oh yeah, of course.
Persuasion. Oh, that's performance. Ooh, why am I doing this? Ah.
That's
Okay.
why.
So he shrugs and he goes, I just got rid of all of my healing potions. The shop is restocked, so I don't have any, unfortunately. But I heard a rumor. He kind of smirks. He goes into a drawer. He pulls out a vial and he tosses you a potion of cure disease.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna definitely. I'm not pocketing it, trying to hide it from Rob. I'm just putting it in my pocket.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
they-
mean, I haven't had any reason to have mistrust for you. That's just normal.
He's trying to
That's
say it's
something-
because I
yeah.
have chlamydia.
We'll see if you get it.
I keep telling you that it doesn't matter what you have for him. We've tried to cure the motherfucker before. He don't want to get cured, bruh.
It's a part of me. It's like the Venom symbiote.
No, it's not.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I'm
No,
grabbing that.
Venom, Carnage, and Chlamydia.
I'm gonna need a second. Hang on, just a moment for. Okay, continue role playing, please.
So I'm gonna snag that, put it in my pocket, and I say, I'm gonna ask him like, so this is nice and all, but you got a line on anything nicer, something that's gonna make somebody a little stronger, something a little more stronger than your regular ass healing potion or this cure disease crap.
So the answer to that question is going to come as after I Google potions in 5e. Don't mind me.
No
I am,
worries.
I am a professional dungeon master.
No worries.
Yeah,
For-
as
for
as
3-5.
professed by the fact that you know that you Google for stuff sometimes.
I Google shit all the time. There's a
So-
nice list. I think I've got a bookmark.
Pinterest
So,
is life. I have mad shit off Pinterest.
so he just like unloaded a shipment of a bunch of stuff. He's not sure what's in stock. A lot of it goes pretty quickly these days, especially like some of the potions of fly and shit. But you can always check it out, and I'll answer your question more thoroughly once I find a price list for how much these potions cost.
A little harder.
So after
So is
this,
he just looking around the shelves right now?
like
Wow,
the NPC is like actually starting to work. He's like starting to put some stuff in a pot. He's like getting to it. Takes a couple hours to make this potion, but it's real profitable for him. Okay, so yeah, once you guys go to the shop, I'll have a definite idea of what you guys are going to have access to.
Cool.
I just found a list. Huzzah.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna look over at Rob and say, well, if he's got nothing else for this year, what do you want to do?
Go grab a drink, I suppose.
He just goes, "Get out of my shop! You're distracting me."
I'll see you later, old man.
I don't say
Go for a
anything.
drink.
So is everybody else at the tavern, or what were people doing? Lex, you said you were going to the shop to look for some shit.
Yeah, I would like a better weapon.
Can you help me quantify better weapon? Like, what are you looking for? Is there like a particular type of weapon, or
For sure, I would like a better crossbow, light crossbow, if I could, and any type of maybe like +1 to it or some elemental damage or whatever it may be. I'm looking for a better crossbow.
Okay, so let me just take a look at this real quick. So the enchanter is a little backed up at the moment. There's a lot of demand on him.
Okay.
So what kind of crossbow do you have right now? You have a heavy crossbow, or do you have a light crossbow?
I have a light crossbow.
So for 20 gold, this guy actually is pretty creative. He has designed a new sight system. So if you take a shot without moving,
Okay.
that like if that's your whole action, you can get +1 to hit.
Okay. For 20
Cool.
gold?
Yeah, 20 gold. That's
Okay.
almost the cost of a whole new crossbow, but like it's he's the only one doing this type of sight.
I love it.
Excellent. I totally didn't just make that up on the spot.
I think
So-
that was great.
Cool. Good. Yeah, anything else that you were looking to buy? Because there's a lot of different shit here. Like, you guys can, like, at this time, like, the folks that were going to look for potions can be in the shop and looking for this shit, too.
I don't even think I have.
I gotta
it.
say, we need to divvy up some of the crap that we got so we can make some money, because pretty broke at the
'Cause
moment
I
anyway.
have no money. Like,
I
yeah.
agree.
Rob, I got you at
I-
115 gold.
How much money do I have?
Oh, what?
I got Rob at 115, Gideon 27, Dab 65, Richter 316 now after that 20, and I'm at 25.
Why am I so low at 27?
Because Richter took all the stuff. I thought we went through this like 20 times.
Oh, I forgot. But everybody else has mad gold. Oh,
No. Somehow Rob has gold, and Dab has a little bit of gold, and then Richter
Well,
has a
you
lot
guys
of
bought
gold.
health potions, didn't you? Didn't you guys buy? a bunch of
Yeah,
health
you
potions
guys
and
also.
stuff?
Yeah, I bought health
that's why I
potions. You
used
buy health
money for. I
potions,
forgot that I
Gideon.
used money for that.
I think Dab might have bought one.
How much?
I
gold
bought
you say
like
you had?
3.
65.
65. That's what I got everybody written down at. Yeah.
And keep in mind for health potions that crazy pot that you guys get will give you 2 per long rest period.
I've been waiting to work that in to pop 2 potions out of that. So as soon as we're all together, it's kind of my goal.
So do those do you have to drink those potions right away, or can you put those into a bottle and like save them?
You can put them in a bottle and save them.
I'll ask the storekeeper if by chance maybe he has a cloak of invisibility or maybe a staff that can help me be more accurate with my magic spells.
Let's take a look. So, in terms of like staffs and cloaks, they are definitely out of your price range. Like they do have some staffs that help with spellcasting, but we're talking in the range of like 3,500 to 10,000 gold.
Yeah, definitely don't have enough for that.
However, let's just take a look real quick. There are potions of invisibility that he could sell you for 180 gold. Let me just take a look real quick.
Hey Pino, that jug thing you found, that makes different stuff, right? Like, what does that do?
Make honey, 2 basic potions. Get some salt out of it, and get some fresh water, lamp oil. Pull out alcohol to your little heart's content.
As soon as you say that, my ears, because I actually have fucking like ears, and they kind of like perk up. But I said, well, I mean, I like to drink, but if that makes health potions, maybe we should get some empty bottles so we can
Has a fantastic
Utilize
idea.
those.
Maybe a couple of flasks that are gonna not break.
Yeah, I think we should look into that before we go back to the tavern, maybe. And I wouldn't mind. Whoa, what just happened?
Al left, and instead of joining, he's trying to call us all.
I'm gonna decline that.
Trendsetter from my hat to my sweater. I swear.
It
Yeah,
won't
we
let
should
me.
definitely.
There it goes. Should definitely get those canteens.
Yeah, it's
Flasks.
Yeah,
come
you
in
can
handy.
definitely get flasks. They're going to cost you, like, if you spend 5 gold, you have enough flasks to last you until the next time I tell you to buy flasks.
I'll buy that. That's all on me. And I know you're doing something with Dab, so I want to jump into something after you finish with Dab there. I was just trying to role play a little bit there while.
Doesn't sound like he's gonna have anything within
were
my
looking
price
stuff up.
range, so we can
Well,
pass that one on anyway.
It looks like there might be a pearl of power. I'm trying to see how much it's going to cost. But why don't we go to the next question, and then Dab, I'll give you a cost on that in a minute.
Sounds good.
So I was. Fuck.
I wonder if he's doing.
One of the things that I could recommend is you guys are now going to be leaving this region into another region. If there's any research that you want to do on the region that you're going to be entering, that might help guide some of the equipment decisions that you guys make and maybe give you a better chance of like living.
Yeah, I mean, well, Dab's kind of the. I know he's the smart guy in our group.
Yeah, and Dab, it looks like the Pearl of Power is going to be a little out of your price range. They have some for sale, but they're like 6,000 gold.
No, that's quite all right. I'll take a pass on that one.
Cool. So what's going on? You wanted to see if you had a better quarter staff. Yeah, so you can definitely get something a bit more sturdy, something that could be like, is yours made out of wood? Do you need it to be made out of wood?
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
think mine's
have
made
to
out
be
of
wood.
wood. I don't think it matters what it's made out of, though.
Okay. Yeah, so a new shipment just came in, and it looks like the best they can do for you, besides enchanting, which is going to be expensive, would be they actually have a new shipment of Quicksilver in.
Which one of us are you talking to? Because I think we're both think you're talking to us.
Anybody that's in the weapon shop. So this would be for Rob for his quarterstaff that he was asking about. But they have a new statement of Quicksilver, which would give your quarterstaff for the combat silver properties.
Huh. Why is this made out of silver? What's the benefit of having a silver weapon?
There's a lot of undead in this area between the swamp and the forest beyond. It's a pretty popular protective item. Sometimes, if it's not silver, they won't get hurt as much.
How much is something like that going to run me?
Well, I hear you just came into town and are helping us out with getting some of our alchemical supplies to make up for the boulder that crushed all our friends. I usually sell these for 150 a person. He looks around. There's nobody else in the shop besides you, but I can still make a profit at 50 gold. 50 gold a pop.
So 50 gold, I'll get a silver staff. Is that what I'm hearing, right?
50 gold, you get a quicksilver potion. You apply it to your weapon. It takes a standard action at the beginning of combat, and for the duration of that combat, whatever weapon you apply it to will have a silver property. If you're using ranged weapons, you have to take a full action because you need to like dip the arrow in it and then fire.
Gotcha.
And it'll basically be good for the whole combat.
Would you do it for 45?
No, I can't possibly do it for that.
Well, I appreciate your bargaining, sir, but I think I'll have to pass.
Okay, change your mind. Come back quick. These things sell out quick. These things sell out rapidly. A lot of undead in this area.
I will actually. I'll buy it.
Cool. He so subtract 50 gold, you get a quicksilver potion. Does what I described.
You
I
guys
didn't
done?
catch all of
Ask
that, but can you remind me afterwards when it comes to it
Yes.
exactly what it does? Because I didn't actually write all that down. I'm sorry.
All it does is give your weapon the property of silvered for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction for combat. That's it. It's oil. You don't drink it. You like drip it on your weapon itself.
Okay. And it's a consumable and lasts once and then it's gone.
That is correct, and it'll be for the duration of the combat. The oil rubs off after a while.
Well, hopefully this comes in handy and I'm not wasting my money here. I appreciate your service.
He goes, I hope it doesn't come in handy, but odds are it may. So,
Fair enough.
so any other business in the weapons potions shopping area, or what's going on?
Yeah,
there?
yeah. I'm gonna ask him. Hey, you in the business of buying things?
Certainly can be.
Well, I got a couple of things that I kind of need to get rid of. They're kind of just carrying up weight. We got 6 great clubs. I want to try to sell 2 of them. I'm not saying I got all 6, but I'm going to try to sell 2 of them. And I also am going to pull out the potion of cure disease. I'm going to say, how much would you give me for this?
Hang on 1 second. So a great club, he'd be willing to give you a silver for that. It sells for 2 silver. For the potion of cure disease, he'd be willing to give you 25 gold.
I will take both, sir. Thank you
Oh.
very much.
LMAO, Lex's chlamydia is going to stay. Anything you wanted to do besides sell, or any?
I not unless you got a fancy shield on that wall there. A cheap ass fancy shield on that wall there.
Wow, bro.
Welcome back, yo.
My bad, Joe.
Welcome
I don't
back.
know what the fuck happened to this shit. I still can't get on Discord on my computer. Yo, they booted Bacon when they get me back in.
I see bacon.
Shows them there.
He just sent me a message. I just saw a message that say he got booted from the call.
Oh,
Oh, there he goes. Couple of.
Oh, there he is.
Are you
Alright.
calling him when that happens?
I just called him.
Muted. I think you're muted, Bacon.
No, he's calling bacon. That's why I see him.
Maybe it's too many. Maybe 6 is too many right now.
No, 10's a max in a group, but
partial outage
Strange.
on the Discord servers for joining and staying in calls. So he must have. That must be what it is. That's why I got dropped too.
Why?
What did it say?
The
Discord
servers are
Partial
not.
outage on the Discord servers for joining and staying in calls. Technical difficulties, folks.
Like I
We'll
said,
be
Lex, reach
back
out
with you
to
as
the
soon as
scope.
we can.
Yeah, we'll take a quick smoke break
Yeah.
here. We'll be right back. We'll
What's
figure
up?
this all right out.
Yeah.
He says,
Can we
"Freeze
do
Some of them fucking might.
Sorry about the slight technical difficulties there. Discord decided to take a giant shit, but we're back now, and we're gonna continue on. We were just in a shop there bargaining for some items, and I believe they're asking about a shield.
That is correct, and there is a shield for sale. It's 10 gold. It's a normal wooden shield. They have some +1 magical items, but those are in the 1,000+ gold range, bare minimum.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm done in the shop. If you guys are,
All
Yep.
this stuff's a little too rich for my blood.
all right, cool.
Cool,
On our way
so-
out, I'm gonna toss 12 gold to Rob, just low key.
Noted.
I kind of looked at you like, give you like the this look. I pocket it while still giving you the okay.
For
Kinda
that
like-
potion.
Oh,
Hope you don't expect me to do any funny shit for this money.
I didn't know what it like. Yeah, Rob
I
didn't
was
know what
gonna
it was all about. But
When he
I think he might be cluing in.
gives me that, I was gonna say for that potion.
So you guys heading back to
I
the
probably
tavern?
nod. Yeah,
I'll head back to
drinks
the
are on
tavern.
me, boys.
Cool. So what are you guys looking to do there? Because we can either segue it to the next section, or we can do some role play. Up to you.
I think we'll
I'm
just
ready
say-
for
yeah,
Segway.
We'll just basically say that we took a long rest. We wake up. Our potions are now available to us. You can start it off with Buddy dropping potions off to us the next day or something.
Cool. So each of you are woken up from your long rest.
Hold
by
on.
somebody knocking-
Before we do that,
Sure.
the day of, I go to the who's holding the alchemy jug.
I think
You can
are.
just
Uh,
add. You
okay,
can just add
uh,
two potions to your inventory if you're the one using it. You said you called it, so go for it.
So I'm gonna go to because I know Gideon's the frontline guy. I'm gonna give him one, and I know Dab's small and he's vulnerable sometimes. So I'll give both of them the health potions.
Excellent. So yeah, from there, you guys take your long rest and you get woken up at the knock at each of your door, and it's some kid that this alchemist has paid to deliver the potions. Everything checks out, and he just kind of scampers off once he's done. Looks like he got paid a copper a delivery, so good rate for a kid.
Zipbone, holy fuck.
Toss him
Micah
silver.
Hare asked, "Can everyone say your race and class?" And Zipbone says Caucasian and low to middle.
I think Dab Hatter's a gnome wizard. Richter, what are you?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh yeah, Richter's got amnesia.
I don't
He
know
thinks
what
he's
the
a
fuck
half
I'm
elf
doing.
based on the ears.
I'm an elf something. I know I'm good with this guitar. I must
I'm a
be
human.
bard.
I'm a human fighter, but I'm a pirate. My name is Gideon of the Red Wave.
Pino?
Runs motherfuckers down with.
Rob,
Rob Rockley?
go ahead, Pino.
Pino
I'm
is
Rob Broccoli. Okay, go ahead. Just do it.
Nope.
Okay, I'm Rob Broccoli, and I'm a vegan Furbolg monk.
Pino Green. I'm a high elf druid.
All right, that was a disaster. So you guys wake up next day, awoken by your respectively by the potion being delivered. Yeah, I mean, like, what are you guys doing for the day? You starting off straight away, or?
Yeah, so now that we've got these potions, I think we can now make our way through that desert or through the forest there that will supposedly eliminate or remove our memories. Now we've got the potions, we can make our way through there.
Can I do a bit of commerce before we leave town, mate?
What you looking to buy out?
I apparently have a bunch of weapons that I'm not using.
Yeah, what are you
Something
looking
like-
to? What are you looking to sell? We can do this quick.
I'm gonna sell any weapons I'm not using. I'm gonna keep one great sword. I think I was gonna keep, and the rest of it could go.
You're going to need to give me specific numbers and weapons.
I'm sorry. Pino, do you still have that list?
Sorry, what was that? I typed a whole bunch of crap. A list of
The items that I have in my possession. You're the one that told me I had the shit.
Oh, specifically, what I've written down for you is just your gold and your healing, the 2 healing potions. Now you had one. Now you
Oh,
have
maybe I
2.
got rid of them when I did the healing potions. Maybe that was
Yeah,
what it was.
I think you traded some in for the healing
Oh,
potion, if I remember.
yeah, I do actually remember that transaction. I don't need to do anything.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, nobody's stopping you from leaving. In the morning, you get a good breakfast from the inn. They're pretty good there. Still pretty happy about Lex's performance. They made a lot of money off of that, so free breakfast for you guys. Congratulations. As you're leaving the town, you're going towards the north, and essentially, like, the way this is situated is you're not like you're in the middle of this giant ring of mountains. There is this massive expanse with like the barrier swamp and then the woods around that. Through the woods is essentially like another city where apparently the back alley dregs have some kind of base, and the flashy guy, Sir Archibald Thornton Sparksworth III, has taken off to sort of gather his troops. So, as far as I am aware, I believe that is your direction, unless you tell me otherwise.
So that is where we were headed. We were chasing this motherfucker down.
Let's get this flashy fuck.
So this potion, it will basically guard you for, like, once you get into this fog, you drink the potion, and it works until you get out of the fog again. And so that's essentially the logistics behind that. As you guys are leaving the town, the town guardsman, the Gerard, whoever, the guy who approached you on horseback the first time, kind of walks up to you and he goes, "So, going through the woods, huh?"
Yeah, we do whatever the fuck we want. What's it to you?
He kind of just raises an eyebrow. He goes, "Relax. Are you going after Archie?"
Yeah, doing exactly what you're scared to do. Remember, you wouldn't come with us?
He pulls out of his pocket, it looks like a Quicksilver potion. He goes, "Was gonna give you this so you could try to get through, but feel free to go fuck yourselves."
Out of his hand before he finished the sentence.
So you can roll an opposing dexterity. Is sleight of hand, or is it just a straight dexterity check? A sleight of hand thing?
There is sleight of hand, but it depends how you
hand,
want to use it. Yeah. Because I mean, sleight of hand. Yeah.
How's a 15?
Beats a 7. So you snatch the damn thing out of his hand, and he's now got, like, in his hand flies to the hilt of his sword.
And I say, "Don't worry, I'll bring the guy's head back," and I walk off.
He just shakes his head, evaluates that you're leaving his town, and probably a lot easier to deal with by just letting you walk away, and walks back into his town.
Nice. Got it.
That's mine. And just takes it. Attaboy.
It's fucking awesome.
I want to show the potion to Dab because he's read a bunch of books, and I'm gonna go, "Yo, man, what the fuck does this do?"
I think it's a silver. It's a silver, Quicksilver
Oil,
potion.
essentially.
Yeah, it's the same kind of stuff that Nostra just bought from the other merchant there, I do believe.
What does it do?
Do you need me to step in?
Yes, essentially. The way I was going to explain it is it imbues your weapon, but you have to use an action in order to do imbue the weapon, and it only works for while you're in combat for that specific combat.
Yeah, it
Is that right?
temporarily, exactly. It temporarily makes your weapon act like it's made of silver for purposes of overcoming damage reductions. Quite handy against the undead. And it works for a single combat.
So, like, if you applied it before combat and you went into a combat a couple hours later.
A couple
Still.
hours later? No, but if you're, like,
Yeah.
scouting out, like, the area and you apply it before the combat starts and immediately enter into combat, you're good.
Yeah.
Like, essentially the oil just wears off over time. It's not a permanent thing. It just, like, soaks into the weapon and it sticks to it real good. And after, like, extended use, it just goes away.
Excuse me, I want to
Question.
ask a question.
Okay, I'll let Gideon go first.
Did we leave town yet?
If you wanted to buy some of that, or if you wanted to do a last minute transaction, we're not going to role play it. Just tell me what you want and how much, and I'll tell you how much.
Okay, I want to go to the local weapon shop and see if they have anything silver.
Let me take a look. So
It could be a dagger, a sword. It doesn't have to be anything specific, just something silver.
silver weapons are hard to come by, but they do have
True.
3 of these potions left. And those are more profitable for the weapon shop, anyways. Keep people coming back.
Okay. I wouldn't mind purchasing a few of those potions. How much do they cost?
For you guys, 50 gold apiece.
How much gold do I have?
27.
Yeah, I'm not buying shit.
You can roll a persuasion check.
Well, man, I am going out into the forest, and I think that'd be pretty lucrative if I cleared out some of these undead you've been complaining about in the town. Perhaps we could talk about a lesser price.
Then roll it.
Persuasion?
He's not really feeling it.
Yeah, I know he's not really feeling it, but then I lean in a little closer to him. I'm like, mate, I do believe we should make a deal while I'm still here. And now I want to try to intimidate him.
Go for it.
Who are you talking to?
The storekeeper.
Shopkeeper.
Oh damn, y'all role playing anyway.
Right.
21.
21? Maybe
He'll
I should leave.
for all your gold that you have, you get 1. Anything
That's
else,
fair,
and it's going to
mate.
come with the town card.
I appreciate your generosity, mate.
Get the fuck out of my store.
So civically responsible you are.
That's
Sorry.
fucking. That's phenomenal dialogue, by the way. So, yeah, unless you have any last minute things you want to do before you
That's
start
it.
heading out, we can start.
So I
heading out.
got one more. We got one more of those potions that basically silver your weapon for the combat.
Exactly. So, y'all, you guys, and by the way, religion is the appropriate knowledge skill when dealing with the undead, just in case it comes up. So, you guys get through the swamp pretty easily. There's a pretty clear path if you're not trying to get to the area of the dead god. It's fairly well patrolled, but once you get up to the enchanted forest, that's where things start getting a little weird. Incorrect. Now it's correct. So, this place looks pretty desolate. You kind of, I don't know if you expected like a forest, but looks like everything's been burned. The whole place is ash. It's essentially like Dungeons and Dragons, motherfucking Chernobyl. And
Does this smell burned? Is this a recent thing?
it still smells charred, but like you can roll nature if you want.
Gotcha.
You're pretty sure at one point
wasn't
that
me.
these were
That
in
was,
fact
though.
trees of some variety, but you're not positive. They may be very tall rocks, but you're not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Um,
confused.
Richter,
I
you
rolled
actually
perception to see if I
You have
sense anybody around.
so when you're walking into the forest, not really. I mean, you kind of always feel like you're being watched in this place, but you don't manage to notice anyone at this point. Richter, as you're walking into this place, you actually feel quite strange. Like you've been here before, but it was different.
Oh, I must have got chlamydia here.
Nobody stick your dick in a tree.
Yo, this kid is sick, bro. There's something really wrong with him.
Lex, I'm actually gonna reuse your perception roll. So for the next one, just because like this wasn't where I was gonna do the combat, I'll just let you reuse the one just to be fair.
Sweet.
So yeah, you guys, I want you to roll survival. And where are you headed? Are you just trying to get straight to the mountain? Like, do you have any particular destination? Like, there's a pass, and like there's like a really good pass, and everything else is kind of Darby Dragons
Hey,
type situation.
Richter, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck
think
it,
we heard.
baby.
I don't think we
You-
heard anything else.
Okay.
Like on the way, right?
No. No, you did. You definitely did not hear anything from the town guard, who may or may not have been trying to tell you something.
We don't need no damn help.
So, the survival checks will do a couple of things for you. First of all, because you guys all rolled really well, you're pretty confident that you'll be able to navigate yourself to the other end of this, and you're also acutely aware of how incredibly unsafe this place is. This whole place just has this aura about it, and every one of you feel like you're being watched, even though you don't necessarily spot someone directly watching you. However, as you start to progress down your path, you come to you come to what used to be a road. Like, you keep seeing these like smatterings of what used to be civilization, little bits of road here and there, a brick wall that survived the fire, but it's in shambles and crumbled to the ground. And as you're coming up, you actually see you end up, they're not being terribly quiet. You end up finding a group of zombies. They're just sort of roaming around. You can roll religion at this point, by the way.
Are any of these zombies named Rob? I see your fucking avatar thing down.
Good God.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, they're not.
Gab, you religious as fuck.
Yeah.
So it looks like the ones with the white backgrounds are ghouls. Ghouls, they are pretty fucking. They can paralyze you if they claw you. You could potentially be paralyzed for a minute, and then you get a saving throw at each of your rounds. So that's pretty dangerous.
The ones with the white background?
The ones with the white background. The other ones are just normal zombies. They shamble around and slam into you.
Aye, fellas, you know what to do.
Richter, with your perception check that you make that I'm going to carry over, you actually managed to notice strangest fucking thing. In the corner, kind of hiding and watching the zombies, just sort of is a small.
Wednesday Adams.
Yeah, it's a small child.
Is that Wednesday Adams?
Yes.
Yeah, that is in fact Wednesday Adams as her avatar. Yeah.
Yo, Wednesday Adams grew up recently. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Just throwing that out there.
She grew up recently, cause she been there a little while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like 40.
Is she also the girl from Casper the Cowardly Goat, the Friendly Ghost?
Definitely is.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yep.
Also,
Casper
she was
the
from,
Cowardly
she was in
Ghost.
Sleepy Hollow too.
And she was in Black Snake Moan.
I mixed it with
Yo,
Courage
she was
the Cowardly
wild
Dog.
crazy. Yo, that shit is crazy.
So you guys are gonna start in the bottom, that area that just got pinged right there. So please place yourselves on the map.
Are we in an area now where we should probably drink that potion just so we don't lose our memory?
Yeah, I assume that you guys did drink the potion when you got into the forest, so that's a gimme.
I'm gonna go in this tree.
I'm also gonna crack the potion and pour it over my weapon.
So in theory, my fists are my weapons, right? Can I like dip my fists into this stuff?
It's very uncomfortable, but yes, you can. Just know that.
Well,
you
it was
don't
just a
enjoy
question.
it.
I wasn't gonna do it. I was just asking in theory if I could do it.
These guys with the nat 20 religion check doesn't seem to be necessary. Let me double check that. But yeah, they don't seem to be necessary. They're very perceptive. You know that, especially the ghouls. But yeah, they don't need silver. They're not that undead.
Okay.
Oh, I bet you then I'm not gonna use it then.
We gotta take these paralyzed guys out first once we roll initiative.
So Yeah, if you guys are going to try to sneak up and take a shot at somebody, I'll let you roll hide. This was an awkward way to start the combat. My apologies. But if you want to give that a shot, because that's what you typically like to do, go ahead and roll hide. And let's see if anybody gets noticed.
Stealth, you mean?
I would.
Yeah, stealth. Sorry.
On ball.
Another nat 20 for
I got.
Dab.
I'm a disadvantage. So I'm wearing chainmail.
Still,
So Pino and Gideon definitely got seen.
Bet. Then let me move up front then, because I want to shake it. Fuck that.
So, Dab, with your nat 20, you can have advantage in the first round of combat. Richter, with your 20 plus, you can also have advantage on your first action in combat. Everybody else gets seen because Pino and Gideon make a lot of noise.
whoops, I tripped.
I wasn't so good myself either.
Let's roll for initiative.
Click on your token and then roll for initiative.
Yeah, we don't
right?
have. He doesn't. Dakin doesn't use the token or the turn or thing.
Oh, okay, I bet.
This is where I'll roll high.
I'm rolling fucking heavy tonight.
Go.
I'm up and down.
Okay, so we're ready whenever you are, Bacon.
Uno moment. I'm just I rolling my actual physical dice to determine enemy initiatives. Bear with me 1 second.
No problem, brother. Just in time for me to roll up.
Enemy
something
initiative.
spliffy. Well, mates, let's talk a bit of strategy before we just throw ourselves into this combat.
Yeah, let's get rid of the paralyzed guys first. Whoever's tough with the tanking, so I guess you and Rob, if you guys want to take out this red guy right here, me and Dab, we'll take
Excuse
out
me?
these guys right here. And when we finish, we'll take out this third paralyzed guy right here.
Sure, Gideon and I can focus on this guy easy.
Facts.
And yeah, exactly like you said.
Yeah,
Take out
let's hit
those
'em.
guys with ranged, exactly like you said. That's
I'll
Look,
get
but
the
thing
rest,
about it,
boys.
look,
I'll get the
look,
rest.
look,
easy,
yo,
but like,
uh,
yeah, Pino, you get the rest,
Rob?
okay?
Where are you, Pino?
Right
Hey,
below
Rob?
Dab.
Oh, here he is.
Rob Broccoli.
Where are you, Richter?
Can you hear
I'm
me?
hidden in the tree.
I can hear you.
I can hear
Okay.
you. I can hear you.
So we are ready for this. Sounds like a good plan, by the way. First up is actually going to be Richter. You spring into action, ready to fucking go.
All right, I'm gonna shoot this guy with my crossbow.
Planting your feet, you get that +1
I was, yeah, because you haven't moved.
with advantage because you're surprising this guy. He did not know you were there.
Let's go, Richter.
Advantage. Thank God.
He did
18 will hit, and that's 4 piercing damage. You manage to rip into this ghoul, and he just sort of now looks at you and hisses, his elongated tongue looking to probably do something horrid. Pause. So that included your move action. It has to encompass it. Do you have any like free actions or anything that you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to give bardic inspiration to Rob.
Nice.
Rob's rolling pretty bad tonight, so I'm gonna help him out.
Thank you.
Hashtag subtle burn.
I need
Next
all the
up,
help I can get. Yeah.
and does that conclude your turn, Lex?
For sure. Thank you.
Dab, you are up, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna move here to get a better shot, so I don't hit Gideon on the way through. And I'm gonna fire a firebolt at that same red person that Lex just took a hit at with advantage.
Do it.
18
There
hit
you go.
Certainly does.
for 10 fire damage.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Oof, red is not looking terribly too good. Which is funny because now it is red's turn.
Yeah, that'll be my turn. Actually, you know what? I'll move back to where I was before, and that'll complete my turn.
Okay, cool. My bad if I keep jumping the gun. I'm like still used to 3-5 where it's like 2 actions and then it's done. Barely enough movement to get up. He's going to get right up in Gideon's face. These guys seem fairly feral. They have an intelligence, but he's hungry. He looks emaciated, and he is going to attempt to claw at Gideon.
I don't think you got enough in you, mate.
He does.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd
Oh.
say something.
Turns out he has enough in him. So you take it, just maxes out the damage dice, right? For crits.
Double dice. You double the dice and add the
Double dice.
bonus
Double dice.
ones.
You take 11 damage as you open your mouth to say, I don't think you got this, and he just like lunges his claw and sort of Alucard punches you right in the fucking mouth.
You just give me the mandible claw.
It's pretty disgusting, and you also get to roll a con save right now.
Ooh.
You say we all do?
No,
no,
just Al.
Al does.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
let's go.
You feel this like shuddering wave of like just shivers pass over you, but it passes, and you are not paralyzed.
I spit. How dare you put your hand in my mouth? You'll pay for that.
Speaking of paying for that, Gideon, put your money where your mouth is. This is your turn.
Come on, mate. You will suffer for that. So as he reaches out to grab at Gideon's face, and I'm sort of struggling with him, and I push him back when he tries to paralyze me, just enough space to snap up my weapon, and the first thing I want to do is use a precision attack. I get to roll one superiority die and add it to my attack roll, but I get to use that either before I roll or after I roll. So I choose to roll the attack first.
Cool.
All right. As I roll the attack, I use Great Weapon Master. It's -5 to my attack roll, but +10 to the damage if I hit.
Damn, go for it.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 17, right?
Nice.
And
Yep.
that goes out to 22. Then it's
You
minus
hit.
5, which brings me down to 17. The 17
You hit.
hit, then I'm not
Oh, yeah.
going to use the precision attack roll.
Cool.
Got you. So I hit him, and I'm going to do halberd
A lot.
10. Then I add 10 to that, 17 damage.
You absolutely eviscerate this ghoul. Like, how dare
Let's
you, mate?
go.
And you just jab this thing like through it. It's perfect fucking Leonidas form with that trident, as this red guy is no more.
I told you, mate. Return to Davy Jones' locker with you.
Any other
Holy
actions
shit.
out?
I'm going to use my movement to move up to because now I got the juices flowing. I want to really get at this guy too. So I'm going to action surge so I can attack him.
Do it.
And I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to wait. I'm going to use my regular attack, and I'm going to -5 to it to Great Weapon attack. Give me Great Weapon Master.
For the record, zombies are notoriously easy to hit, so go for it.
Gotcha. Now that would be -5, which would bring the roll down to 10. So it probably doesn't hit.
Hits.
It still hits at 10.
They have no
Damn, I'm
natural
really
armor.
gonna run roughshod over these fucking guys.
And they're shambolic.
I don't know why I rolled 2. I should have just rolled 1. But the first one was a 2 anyway. So 2 plus 10 is 12.
You the red zombie, you definitely managed to
Strength
really
damage, so it would
really
be
hurt
17.
this motherfucker thing.
It's it automatically re-rolled your 2 for you is what it did.
No. Yeah, I
Oh.
forgot because if I roll a 1 or a 2 as damage, it re-rolls. So it is a 4.
So
Yeah.
4 plus your
7.
strength plus your
It's
10.
14 is actually the
Yeah.
damage.
It's
17.
17.
Oh, 17. Damn, I'm an asshole. Yo, that's dope.
That's pretty fucking dope. You managed to like this zombie's now got like an arm hanging off of it. Fortunately, they have a slam attack only, so it doesn't really seem terribly too concerned by this. But it's definitely not looking good. Do you have any other actions, sir?
I do not, and I'm done.
Next up is gonna be the blue ghoul sees what you're doing there. How do I do that handy dandy fancy distance measuring thing?
You click the it's
On
right
the
above
left
eye.
side, it looks like a male
circle
female
around it.
symbol.
Okay.
The one right below the zoom.
Yeah.
It's like an upside down Q.
And then just hit.
Yeah,
snap
that is
center.
an upside down here. Or it's a comb hanging out of the sink. I'm only saying that because my hair is nappy as fuck. I really need a haircut. Real bad.
Oh my god.
So this ghoul is going to position himself, and then he is going to move to here actually, and then he's going to move again for his second action. So he's going to move up there, and attempt to get some. Actually, he's going to move to here, threatening Al, so we can get some flanking going. And that
He's
was
not
both
quite
of his
flanking
actions.
yet.
He's not quite flanking, but there's about
Yeah.
to be. So that was blue zombie, blue ghoul. Next up is blue zombie. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Looks like he can just barely make it there. So he is gonna go to slam Al, and because you're being flanked by this horrible licky tongue monster thing, like a fucking leprous lick-a-tongue going on here. And he is going to try to slam into you. So, does a 18 hit you, Al?
An 18 just hits me.
Oh.
So you take 3 damage as the zombie just kind of slams into you. It like lumbers up to you, and as it's like lurching forward, it just puts its shoulder into you like Conor McGregor did to Cowboy.
Disrespected him. Oh my god! Don't do that to me.
Next
Don't
up,
fucking do that to me, mate. I don't deserve that.
next up is gonna be
Are the rest of you going to join the fight, maybe?
the green ghoul.
Just a thought, mate. You know.
Man, just
Sorry,
hold me back.
tripped.
Hold me back.
I tripped on my way in.
So green ghoul is gonna actually approach Rob at this point.
I
and
don't
try
even
to-
like any of you
try
enough
to
to
do
be
some
fighting
damage.
this hard to protect you anymore.
You got this. You're me last week.
I am better looking
So,
than you
Rob,
every
does an
day of
8
my
hit
life,
you?
mate.
You manage to effortlessly step aside as the ghoul attempts to claw at you. Next up is green zombie.
It's out of my mouth.
He's going to use double movement and get up to Al. Next up is brown zombie. He's going to double move to get up to here. After that, we have Peanut.
Oh, fuck, finally.
So
Okay.
everybody on your team got a turn before you guys. What the fuck?
Nope,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay, so I'm going to move up to here. I'm going to get in on the shoulder, say, wait. Say, you're doing
Would you
a good
like
job.
to cut in, mate?
I'm going to cantrip action, resistance. Or wait, no, fuck. That's, you know what? I already said it. I'm doing it. I did it. He gets a resistance cantrip. That's concentration. And I'm going to move for the rest of my 30 feet to this square, bonus action, change into a brown bear for wild shape.
Damn, nice.
What is the move do?
Get a D4
Resistance,
on a
I have to use a
saving throw.
D4 as
You're
long as
large.
I'm...
I think you're a brown bear large size class.
Brown bear's a large beast.
Okay, I just your new shape reflects the
Yeah,
space you take
they're
up.
large.
I
Excellent.
like it. That ends my turn there.
Next up is Rob. Rob.
Mr. Rockley? Hey,
Can
Rob.
you guys hear me?
Nah,
Yep.
Now we can.
Can you hear me?
Now we
Okay,
can.
I think I was actually supposed to go before. I think I was supposed to go before Pino.
Oh, my bad. I thought you
but
had
that's
a
all
5.
good. No, I had a 9.
You had a 9? Okay, I'll adjust that
Yeah.
now.
No big deal. It doesn't make a difference now. But I'm just gonna attack green guy. So he comes up, and as he comes running at me, and he misses me trying to put his fingers in my mouth, I'm just gonna cross-check him 2-hand right in the face. With my quarterstaff.
Good.
A 21 hit.
Yeah, it does. It certainly
He
does.
cross-checked them. They don't even let that shit go in the NHL anymore. Nice move.
Yeah.
So that would be considered
Two-handed?
two-handed then,
10.
right?
Yeah, it was 2-handed. Yeah, I said 2-handed. So for
Rats.
10 bludgeoning damage, right
Cross-check.
to his teeth. Like I'm gonna knock all his fucking teeth out, like fucking
Woo.
Marty McSorley.
His
What a
tongue is
violent
now
man.
like his tongue was hanging out of his mouth. So as you smash your quarterstaff into his jaw, it bites down, and now it's kind of dangling off, and he's looking very angry at you.
Okay,
Finally,
I'm
your
just gonna
fancy footwork has come to
use a key point for flurry of blows, and I'm gonna headbutt him twice to make him let go
Oh
of my
my,
quarterstaff.
thug life.
Let's go.
Do it.
First attack,
Yes.
22 hits. Fuck
Nope.
yeah, here we
I'm
go.
good.
Now I'm getting some rolls.
Smash his fucking head.
Excuse me. 6
For
damage.
6
I like the sound.
bludgeoning damage.
He's not looking too good.
One more fucking headbutt.
Let's finish him off.
This really
And
is
I
a
still
fucking
have-
hockey match, bro. He cross-checked him into double head.
15 to hit. Fuck
Hits.
yeah. For 4 bludgeoning damage.
He's still up. At this point, the tongue is bitten off, and you've caved in part of its skull, but it's undead, so it doesn't care about that as much, even though it's clearly not doing too fucking good.
Knowing Dab is up, I say, Dab, look after this guy. I gotta get in there and help Gideon. I've got all of my movement. Because I used Flurry of Blows, I get a free disengage, so he does not get an attack of opportunity.
Cool.
That's my subclass feature.
That's
Where
pretty
am I gonna
dope.
Go?
It's very, very dope. For a guy who has to spend a lot of time up close punching, to be able to disengage for free is outstanding.
It's like,
Yeah,
pardon
that's
me,
why
I think
take
I'm
the
gonna not.
subclass.
I don't think you get to retaliate, sir.
Where am I gonna go?
I'm hating. I want to play a monk now.
I'm gonna run through Pino's space. I'm gonna actually hop over Pino and kind of jump off and land myself right there.
Very nice.
Okay.
Does that end
Actually,
your trip?
no, I will go there. Actually, that's where I will go,
You're fancy, I might.
and that will end my turn.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have some zombie action going on. MC Brown Pants here is gonna move to flank Rob. Let's roll with advantage.
Why would you not move out of flanking range, Rob?
So I believe that second roll of a 22
Yeah, that'll
will
hit.
you.
That'll hit. Yeah, that hits. Because I was trying to give you flanking.
Oh, don't worry, bro.
So you
Oh,
take
look at
6
this.
damage from that one. It's pretty raucous, actually. Purple is going to move to here. He has to expend double movement for this, so he is not going to attack. Next up is Richter. He just sort of shambles up to you.
Muted.
Gab,
Matt.
did you go?
Yeah, I go after Richter.
Matt.
Yeah,
Sorry,
next
I
up.
gotta. I'm just restarting my roll 20. I had to refresh it.
Oh, no worries.
Just grabbing a drink. I'll be right back.
Bro, I'm gonna be so fucking strong at level 5, bro.
Thanks, Goth Freak 973 for the follow.
Thank you.
Thanks, Godfrey.
Oh shit! There's mad people right here. Damn, why is Pino so big?
Turned into a bear.
He's a
know what that-
motherfucking bear.
Okay, I am going to.
A bear takes up 4 squares?
It's large.
God damn, you thug.
So I took it bad, start pushing these trees over.
Good God, yo, you're gonna fuck shit up, you know. Christ, you're huge.
I shouldn't have given you the resistance. I totally forgot it takes my attack.
Do I have flanking there?
Yo, I'll let it drop. Let it drop.
No,
it's
it's
too-
too. No, 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 no. No,
You
that's
can't
different.
let it drop.
No, I said it was for. Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Lex, I'll give you flanking with Pino's bear form. Yeah, you're at an advantage.
All right,
Doesn't
I
matter
rolled
now.
well anyway, but I'm gonna roll again for crit.
Yeah, I always roll for crit. It happened to Dab one time.
It's
Closer.
actually less
I was
close,
damage
going
too.
closer.
We'll keep the first roll for 8 damage to Green.
Okay.
Who is so? And that's
Wait,
with the short
I have
sword. So,
double weapon. I have 2 weapon attacks. Sorry.
That's against
give
blue, not green.
oh, it's against
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yep. I just can't fucking see because I'm stupid.
I do 14. Well, 6 plus 8 to. It's 14 to blue.
Yeah, you managed to sink the blade pretty deep in there. Blue is hissing at you right now. There's some blood. There's some like black ichor blood splatter. You're clearly doing some damage. Does that resolve your turn?
Ugh. This guy has cure of disease, right? So I'm gonna back away so they don't flank me, and he's gonna get a chance to attack me.
Okay, so he is going to take a claw at you. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
You take 7 damage. Lex, roll a Constitution save. So you almost feel like your whole body is going to tense up. It's like this disgusting ichor feeling, but you manage to shake it off. You may continue your movement. You are not paralyzed.
All right, I just moved back right here.
Cool. I cannot see your fig. Can someone ping it for me? Perfect.
I moved
Okay, yeah,
20
you're
points.
well hidden in this fucking map. Gonna have to put a
Yeah.
bell on you.
I'm right here.
Cool. I see you now. And does that resolve your turn?
He made that con
Gideon.
save.
I'm sorry, Dab, you are up.
I did.
Yes, he made the con save.
Okay, I'm gonna cast second level magic missile. So the way I'm reading that means I get 2 additional darts on top of my 3.
One more dart for each spell level above first. You get one additional.
One more. You got one
Did he
additional
spell
dart.
it? Yeah. At third, yeah. No, if he said he was doing it at level 3 though.
You got 3, not 2.
Level 2. Level 2.
You get 2.
Okay.
You get one additional dart.
Because it says each slot level above 1. I have 2 slot levels at second level, so wouldn't that be 2?
No,
but it's
because
not above 1. It's only
Okay.
1 above 1.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So you get 1.
Okay, so that's magic missile. So it's going to be 4 missiles. I'm going to fire 2 at blue with the white background and 2 at green with the white background. So I'll roll the first 2 for the green. They're automatic hits.
Green dies.
Green
He dies off your bonus.
Okay, so I'll
he
send-
dies off your bonus damage alone.
Well, so then I'll send the last 3 at the blue guy. So the first one's going to be 3 damage. Then 4 damage. Then 2 damage.
That's solid damage, baby.
9 damage.
Well
to
done.
9
Yeah.
damage out of 3d4s is real good.
Blue is gonna crumple and fall to the ground.
Have the potential to hit 1 million views. So of course,
You have the potential to hit 1 million views. That was appropriate. But Blue crumbles to the ground as the magic missile just goes straight through his head, anime style.
And I look around and I say to
Get
anybody,
this guy the fuck out of here.
is anybody else going to kill anyone, or are you just going to leave it all up to me? Gideon's the only one I've seen end one so far. Let's pick
Hey,
up, boys.
I took out most of that one that you just took out. The first one you just took out. I
Yeah.
whooped his ass.
Some solid headbutt.
I hate to tell you, Dad, we only count the ones you knock down, mate.
So
Almost
Gideon,
doesn't count.
what I'm gonna do is
It
So
only
Gideon,
counts
you're
in
gonna-
horseshoes and cannonballs, mate.
So that's going to end my turn.
Gideon, you are up.
Okay.
And whoever's watching the movie, can you mute the background noise?
Yeah, Lex, you're unmuted. Lex.
Yo.
You're unmuted. We can hear the background.
Oh, I had no idea. I thought
No worries, man. Gideon, you are up. So commence your shit talking as you're gonna stab somebody.
Okay. Now let's look around a bit. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to use a bonus action to use second wind. Because I can use a bit of healing.
Go for it.
It's 1d10 plus 3.
Sure.
D10 here. Four plus 3 is 7 healing.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree. That brings me back up to 19. Okay.
It's a bonus
Next.
action, right?
Yeah, that was a bonus action. Next, I'm going to turn fully around to address the blue character directly behind me.
Address away.
I'm going to use my halberd to attack him. Try to pierce his body. Because I'm a G, I'm gonna do -5 to his attack, so I can get the +10 to damage. Does 10 hit?
10 hits.
Fuck yeah.
How much damage do you get?
17.
17.
17. Jesus Christ. It's still on its feet, but you definitely like cleaved off a couple limbs. There's like the top of its head missing, but it's a fucking zombie, so it's just gonna shamble on towards you still.
The guy in front of me, blue dot, he's alive still?
Yeah, so it was red guy that had got hit before because you had
Got
reached.
you. Got you. I wish I'd have, well, I wouldn't have been able to anyway. But yeah, that was a good hit.
The
Yeah,
reactions
I'm
might be-
done.
Excellent. Next up is going to be Blue Zombie is going to make its attack at you. Actually, he's going to take a 5-foot step this way so he can get some advantage. They do know pack tactics kind of thing. Zombie horde, you know.
Yeah, but they still would have got an advantage anyway because they have flanking.
They didn't
That guy
before.
died.
The
Yeah,
other
yeah,
guy.
the blue one died.
Now we need to adjust it.
Okay.
Ouch!
Oh,
Damn.
fuck, man.
Well, I mean, of all the attacks to get hit on, this is probably the best one.
Yo, that's the third crit that's been. for these
Second on
fucking
you.
zombies. Hold on, I have an ability. I want to read it real quick. You can roll for damage and let me know. It's a thing to reduce damage.
7 damage in total. It's just a slam attack, fortunately.
But don't I get it? You crit though, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
oh,
he
with the
rolled
crit is
double
still
that.
7? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use this. Hold on, 1 second. Sorry. If you want to go ahead, that's fine. I'll catch up with you.
Or if there's mitigated damage, just tell me you use the ability, and then
Gotcha.
we can just react it that way.
Gotcha.
Next up is going to be the green zombie, who is also going to attack Gideon.
Here's Gideon's got himself in quite the pickle.
17 hit you, Gideon.
No, it does not.
So he manages to hit you, but he bounces right off your armor, doing no damage whatsoever. He thinks he hit you. He's a very pleased zombie. He feels successful. Next up is Rob.
Okay, I'm
Help
gonna
me,
hit
Rob Broccoli.
green.
I'm hurt.
So I'm kind of standing behind green, and I'm just gonna reach my staff around its face, and I'm just gonna pull it back. Two-handed attack, I guess. Into its throat, like right into its neck.
Love it.
And that's with advantage.
Yep. You have advantage, and you have advantage. Both of those hit. Pick which one you want.
It's two-handed. Just rolling damage here. Just wait. Where is it? Come twice. Yeah, it's gonna come twice, I think. But 10 bludgeoning damage right to its fucking, like,
right to its noggin.
Adam's apple.
You've never heard a zombie sputter before, but it sputters a bit. Still on its feet though.
Okay. I'm gonna knee it right. So as I got it by the throat, like I'm holding it in the back, or from the back, I'm gonna knee it right in the spine.
Nice.
With advantage.
Hit.
Damage coming. There we go. Seven damage right to its spine.
Oof. It's not feeling good. Still on its feet though.
Same thing. Follow up with another knee to its spine again.
Throwing fucking knees.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did spend a key point. I didn't actually say that.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that
I
was
trust
my
you to
I
mark
did
your
my
sheet.
attack. My bonus act. Yeah.
You hit. I trust you to mark your sheet. No worries.
For 6 more bludgeoning damage.
You bring down your first zombie, my good man. So that second one, you feel a piece of its vertebrae kind of chip off. It's almost uncomfortable as this zombie drops to the ground dead after you let go of it. Just instant death. You totally severed its spine with that. Any other actions?
Flurry of blows. Disengage.
Is that disengaged from everybody or just the target that you attacked?
A free, like, when I use Flurry of Blows, it's part of the ability. It's part of the Drunken Man. Let me bring it up here. I can just post it up.
Okay, no, I trust you. I just wanted to make sure.
It's part of my
I do want to see it though,
subclass
if
ability.
possible.
Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah. So while we're doing that, we'll
Here,
just assume that they
post
don't
it
have
up.
an
Just
attack of
give me
opportunity,
one
but post it by all means. Next up is Pino.
So, watching Rob run like girl, the bear's gonna fucking just kind of snarl at him a little bit and move in behind Orange and take his multi-attack on Orange without advantage.
Do it. Do it.
First one's bite.
You're trying to beat an 8, by the way.
18 for 8 points.
Hits. Brown is a little red now.
The second one's claw. Ooh, 9 misses.
Hits,
Roll it.
actually.
You say 9 hits?
Yeah, these guys have an AC of 8. They are fucking
Nice.
shambolic zombies with no armor.
Nice. 9 more damage. And I would actually like to move there instead.
Yeah, it's
10
fine.
my turn.
Excellent. Next up, we're gonna have MC Brown Pants over here. He's gonna flank you and try to attack you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna drop out really quick because I'm getting just a bad feed right now. I'll be right back.
Cool. So he's gonna crit you.
DM rolling nat 20 after nat 20.
Joe, firing our asses up.
You take 7 damage as this zombie slams into you. He somehow manages to damage a bear by like tackling into it, which is impressive unto itself. But he hits you like right in your bear pancreas, and it really fucking hurts. Next up
Like
is
one of those zombies from World War Z. It's a tough
exactly,
ass zombie.
yeah.
Right.
This is the greatest moment of this zombie's little unlife here. Next up is Purple.
So
In front of it.
Right in the bear pancreas.
Does 20 hit you?
Oh, yeah.
You take 6 damage. It's meant to be +1, not +2. And then Red Zombie, he's gonna move. Little flanking party going here. You get flanking, and you get flanking, and you get flanking. He's gonna try to slam into Gideon in the same spot that other zombie hit you. He's going to miss you. Pretty.
God, mate.
Jeez.
I am not doing well.
Round 2.
I do not want more combat at this moment.
So, you guys managed to see that girl. She kind of takes a double movement, and she's just sort of hiding in the trees. She doesn't know that you see her. She's just watching.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, the creepy little girl, easy to forget about. Next up is Richter.
A little help,
He's gonna
mate.
shoot the little girl.
Richter?
Yeah, she is the equivalent of +8 to cover. Lex, you there, buddy?
Yo,
Lex.
Lex.
Yo,
Your go.
Yo, Lex.
it's my turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, all right, nice. So Pino's fucking surrounded. This child, I should kill her, right?
She's just sort of observing,
I have
and
no pressing issues at the
some-
moment, man.
also someone just won a bet.
yeah.
God, bro.
Whoever bet against that is a fool.
She has +8 to cover right now, and she hasn't taken any aggressive action against you. FYI. She's
we
like well hidden in that nook of trees.
And we have 2 team members flanked.
The bear looks fine, by the way.
Gideon's
You
looking
can
a
see
little
that
worse
she's
for wear
actually
here.
looking kind of thoughtful, by the way, if you're looking at the girl.
Which has more health, blue or red? I can't even ask that. Which one looks like it's hurt more?
I know that
Um,
I've chipped red and blue.
The only
I've
one
been
that's
on both.
unscathed is purple. I'm not even supposed to tell you this, but oddly enough, everyone else has like the exact same amount of hit points.
Okay, but okay, so it doesn't really matter, right?
No, it doesn't at all. Purple is unscathed.
All right, I'll move here and attack purple.
Do it.
Well, attack red or orange, bro.
No.
Please. My health is low. These guys are gonna kill me.
You hit.
All right, I hit purple for 8.
Purple's hurting.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Very nice.
fuck
Roll
yeah.
your crit, sir.
I think it auto rolled.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it's 13 damage there.
13 damage. Oh my god, purple is not looking good, but he is barely fucking hanging on, like by a thread. Next up is Dab.
Oh yeah, that's it. My turn. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's it. My bad.
Perfect.
I'm gonna move down here,
21.
and I'm gonna use my last second level spell slot to cast magic missiles again, and I'm gonna send 2 at blue and 2 at red. Well, I'll send the first one at blue and see if it kills him first.
Do it. Does not kill him.
And the second one to him.
Blue drops to the ground as the second one passes through him.
I'll fire 2 more over at red.
Do it. Red also drops. Red also drops to the ground.
And at the time, I'll say again, fellas, looks like I'm saving you all. Gideon, don't worry, I've got your back.
Did you do, my gnome friend?
And
As
that'll
I've
end my
been
turn.
hopping around, punching everything, like surrounding you.
Rob is just sad. No one appreciates the massive DPS that he's put out this fight. Gideon, you can talk as you act, because if that's the end of Dab's turn, then you're good to go.
That's
Okay.
it.
I apologize if I jumped the gun.
No, I
No,
said it
sir.
before you said it.
Cool.
I am going to move to this square. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to use a potion. So 1d8,
Oh fuck, my internet cut out. What's going on?
2.
You haven't missed much. Gideon's about to mop somebody up.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, we can.
I'm at-
My internet just dropped.
You're good though.
Then I'm going to attack this fellow, the purple one there.
Do it. So on some like Legolas with a trident shit, he's like reaching over Lex. Lex, you see this fucking glaive move straight past you? It's gonna attempt to stab into this fucking purple guy.
Oh, I didn't even
shit.
see there was a figure there, yo. That's really dark. That's good camo, bro.
I've like lost Lex on the battle map like 3
Yeah,
times.
yo, that's
So
good
meta.
camo, especially for this area.
So if we have to
It-
fight Wednesday Adams, she should get disadvantage on me since I'm hella fucking visible.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the DM, but I'd vote for that.
Next Wednesday, my token's a little
Yeah,
black
I'm going
spot.
to say, watch down there, Rick, because I'm gonna plunge it into this asshole.
Did you roll your die
I'm just-
for attack yet? Perfect.
I'm gonna just dodge out the way.
That hits. You don't even have to. That was a good roll. He just like effortlessly goes like next to you as it just like stabs. 13 into purple.
That's a big one.
Purple basically fucking explodes. Purple had 1 hit point left. There is no
You
reason.
know what's crazy? I didn't even do the -5. I just did 13 damage just off my turn.
That's why.
That's
Yup.
some gangster shit, bruh. That's some gangster
good.
shit.
That was good.
Yeah,
Next
so I
up.
plunged my trident into him and I twisted and he flips onto the ground and blows up.
He's purple is not feeling terribly healthy because he is now undead. So he's alive and then dead again. You basically brought him back to life so you could fucking kill him. Next up
You
is
sound like an
Brown.
Evanescence song, bro.
Brown's gonna do what
Uh,
zombies do. I actually messed
So
up.
which
the
way are you
initiative.
facing? Is your head facing towards me or away from me right now?
Who are you talking to?
Pino.
I'm facing into that. I've been biting on that orange one, so
Oh, you are facing. Okay. I'm just gonna run up your back.
On your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
No, it's Brown's
Not yet.
turn.
It's I actually messed up the turn order
Oh, I
last
thought you
time
s-
and let you go
Oh.
before. So next up is Brown. But you just rolled
I
a.
thought I heard
well,
you say
Lex-
Rob. My bad.
Lex, you take 4,752 damage. It's real unfortunate.
Just stand there.
So
and
this guy is gonna
spontaneously
try to-
combust.
Yeah.
Shouldn't hold your farts in, man. So far.
Facts. So does a 13 hit you in your bear form?
Oh yeah.
Take 7 damage. Damn.
That is a lot.
This is the greatest day of this zombie's life. He is so fucking proud of himself right now.
Yeah, he's been whooping
Next
ass.
up-
I can't even front him.
Next up is Rob Broccoli.
No, I thought you said Rob last time. My bad.
Oh no, no worries at all.
So I'm gonna run up this way, and I'm gonna step up Pino's back. And I'm gonna use flurry of blows, and as I
Acrobatics?
jump off of, that's kind of what I'm asking. I'm expecting that. I expect to make an acrobatics roll right now.
Roll an acrobatics check. If you make the acrobatics check, I'm giving you advantage. If you don't make the acrobatics check, I'm giving you disadvantage. Go for it.
It's a +5, so. $13. Is that enough? You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Do it. Bardic Inspiration.
Nicely
You
done.
made your success. You made your success. Just burn the Bardic Inspiration. Go for it.
And you
Max
rolled a
inspiration,
6. Let's
too.
go.
And he rolled a 6. Let's go.
Okay,
What the fuck
so
is this
as I'm
666
jumping off
shit
his
going on over
back,
here?
ooh, that's not good. As
That
I
wasn't
jump
at
off
all.
its back,
That was not
I'm gonna
me.
use
Lex is over
uh,
there making the little girl into the Antichrist.
as I jump off his back, I'm gonna kick it right in the face as I'm jumping over it to land on the other side.
Very nice.
Head stomp.
So
head
I'll
stomp.
do a well, I was hoping he was facing the other way, and I was going to get him to launch me in the air, and then I would have done a head stomp, but his head was facing the wrong way. So unarmed attack with advantage because you gave me that.
Yup. You hit. Go ahead and roll advantage on your damage roll too.
Oh,
Actually,
nice.
that's enough to kill him. The first roll is so. It's pretty fucking epic. He jumps off the back of a goddamn brown bear, and he spinning fucking kicks this thing in the side of the head as he's launching down. This monster drops dead. Are you guys gonna fight the little girl?
Little girl, you want to fight? I'm kidding.
I
I
can
didn't
move
say
closer as a bear and just kind of smell.
She
Does she
steps out and
smell
she goes,
like
that. Let's
she's
shoot
I
it
rolled
with a
she's
crit.
And I hit her for 11.
"You're gonna hit her for 11."
Yo, he don't play at all, bro.
Excuse me while I adjust how my plot's going to work. Hang on one second.
Yo, we really you are literally a murder hobo, bro.
Is the-
you don't
is
even
the-
let the story happen.
Is initiative
Bro.
dropping because Lex isn't next up?
So we're gonna see what happens. If it gets to Lex's initiative and he decides he wants to shoot that little girl is getting shot. You might successfully kill a child this session. I know it's been like a party goal somehow.
Well,
No,
look, man, let me
that
shoot
is
her right
not
now.
my
I gotta
party
get to my
goal,
turn.
mate.
But it's not your turn yet.
It's my turn.
Well, I still have
No,
my
Rob-
action. That was
Rob
my
went first.
movement and bonus action.
Pino
Still
hasn't
my
gone.
turn, technically. It's
You-
still technically my turn. I haven't used my action yet.
So
'Cause it
her
was my
action
bonus action to kick
is
it.
she's going to step out and she goes, "Not with you particularly. Lex, are you going to shoot her?"
Yeah.
All right. So this is happening now. Excuse me. I got to look something up.
Wild, bro.
Ugh.
Why?
I
Like,
actually
why?
shoot over the bear and past Pino.
Pino is the bear?
Wait.
And pass Rob, yeah.
Can I deflect
meant
missiles?
Rob,
If he's
yeah.
shooting over the bear, I'm in the way. Can I deflect missiles?
You're asking a lot of rules questions. What am I, some kind of fucking dungeon master? Give me 1 second.
That's just a call
So,
that you would make, like if you wanted to let him deflect
Yeah.
missiles. But the attack
It's
is
only
on the
an
little
attack
girl.
on me usually, but it is going right over me. I'm just
Is there a role involved in it?
You
It's a-
decide. You can decide that.
I
You can make him
I
roll
can
deck.
well I
With a
would
high
have
ass
if it was an
AC.
attack on me. If it was an attack on me, I roll a D10 plus I think my monk level, which is or something like that. And if I negate the damage to 0, I can catch the arrow.
Or at disadvantage, go for it.
Okay.
Lex wants to shoot this girl. We're gonna give him a shot to shoot this little girl. By the way, like I can't even tell you why this is as funny as it is, but it's pretty fucking funny.
I'm just gonna check the actual feature and make sure it's only a +3 or see what it actually is. Hold on. Deflect missiles. Oh, it's a D10 +6 actually. Wow.
You're at disadvantage.
Okay.
You can.
Wait, Lex, what were you gonna say? I want to be fair to everybody here because
You have to be hit to use deflect missiles.
No, it's true.
That's-
It's a flavor thing. I'm asking
Okay.
the DM.
You can try.
I did say that.
That might
and
be-
he's giving me
You did,
disadvantage
right?
on it.
Actually, I'm in that case since you're not getting hit. I did not know that was the case. You do not trigger deflect missiles, Lex. You just shot this little
Okay.
girl in the eye, and you're pretty fucking surprised. Everyone in the group is surprised that this just occurred. Like we are all.
I am not
On a-
surprised, mate. This man is a loose cannon at all times.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's why I tried to catch it.
I'm. Oh my god, this would be so much easier for me personally if like I didn't let Lex shoot this little girl, but
yeah, mate. But
you
you
could have
had
let
to
me
be-
catch the arrow.
but you
Or
didn't
try,
because
at
he
least.
didn't shoot you and he rolled a fucking critical hit. So Lex,
Yeah, bro.
you just
That's
shot
the thing.
this. You just shot this little girl for 11. She's gonna crumple down dead.
Oh my
Okay.
god, mate. I'm going to actually go over and run over to the little girl, slide.
I'm gonna
to
go
a
through her
side,
pockets.
and just, yeah, she's dead, mate. You nearly took her head off.
Why was she there anyway? She's like the little girl in Men in Black.
We'll never know
What the fuck
because you
was
killed
doing
her.
there?
That is so meta. That has not Men in Black. What the fuck is that, mate?
Remember when he
Oh my
shoots?
God.
He's in the target
You
practice.
can't. This
He
is
shoots
not
all the-
that world.
He shoots the
This
little
not
girl,
that
but
world.
leaves all the aliens.
That's not this world. You can't use
Yeah,
that
get
in the game.
Gideon, Lex is Richter is insane, so you could probably just like chalk this up to syphilitic delusions. All of that just got said in the game.
Syphilitic delusions. It goes along with the fucking story. It does. And I'm looking. I just want to look at the little girl, not touch her or anything. I just want to look at how she's dressed. Does she like? What does she look like?
She had a little dress
Like
on.
Wednesday Addams.
Yeah, she looks a lot like Wednesday Addams. She had a little dress on.
Was she neatly
actually,
dressed? Did she look poor? Did she look
Hey,
rich? What does she look like?
Hey, Gideon. Roll a medicine check.
Okay. I would have tried some with a potion, but I don't have none. I used mine in the combat because I was damn near dead. Do we have any more? Pino, you still got your potion? I mean, not Pino. Dab, you still got
Pino-
your potion?
Pino the bear is uninterested now that the little girl is dead.
Oh, Zipbone just subscribed. Thanks for the subscription there, Zipbone.
Hey, Zipbone, tell
Thank
me.
you, sir.
Pick out
What
a
up,
4th
Zipbone? I know
edition.
you was in here.
Zipbone, pick out a 4th edition challenge rating 4 or less undead monster. I'm sorry, 5th edition, obviously. Challenge rating 4 or less undead monster. Post it in the chat. I'm gonna make the party fight it at some point.
Nice.
So, Gideon, what did you roll for your medicine check?
Oh, my fault. I was talking. Medicine. I actually got a +1 in medicine. Love.
Now just roll a perception. This little girl was a half elf. She was undead.
Ah, okay.
And
You
you
should not
guys
roll
didn't
the
want to
medicine?
kill her.
11 again. I don't know what the fuck is with that.
Something about this girl. There's something familiar about this girl, but you can't quite place it.
I'm gonna
She's a slut.
smell her, like not in a weird way, but like, does she
She's-
smell like a zombie? Does she smell undead?
Yeah,
I'm
she's
gonna
fucking
tickle her feet.
undead. It's disgusting.
I'm gonna tickle her feet. See if she's faking it.
She does not respond to tickle feet. You can roll a medicine check.
I don't want to bring her back. I want to check if she's dead. So if she is, I could stab her in the throat.
Does she look anything like Richter at all?
Actually, yes.
Richter just killed his daughter.
This is so
Yo, this
fucked up,
guy
man.
just—that's crazy that you thought to ask that.
He's got no memory, and he's known to
She-
fuck, so
she-
there's a very good chance he just
He
killed
said
his
half
daughter.
elf. You know that.
Seems like an undead girl.
The fuck is happening in my game? Okay. All right.
Okay, I want to check her pockets. Or does she have belongings? Does she have anything on her?
You find an orb. It looks like an orb. You can roll Arcana to see what it
Okay.
is. It's like a little glass.
I don't mind
bead.
rolling Arcana, but I actually want to let one of the actually magically inclined people do so.
So you can hand it to me,
Because
and
I
I
don't-
can do it on deck.
Yeah, but I don't trust you, Dab. So I'm gonna ask Pino to do it.
I've got the highest Arcana.
Since you come
Yeah,
back
but
to
if
me,
I put
Pino
it
the
in my
bear
hand,
continuously uninterested, continuously walks
Oh, I
away
forgot
in
he's
the
a
direction
fucking
we were
bear.
going.
Still, this fucking bear.
Oh no, he's still
I'm gonna-
smart. I have my
Come here, come
intelligence.
here.
I have my
here.
wisdom. I am
Come here.
walking away.
Arcana?
Hey, Dab.
Yeah, this is just a straight
So when
20
he
for me.
close to me, I want to give him the item, but I'm watching this little fuck.
And I'll roll it on hand to check it out.
Yeah, I don't know shit about that.
21 Arcana.
Dab, that is a looks like a bead from a necklace of fireball. You throw it and it makes a fireball where it lands, like as per the spell.
Gotcha. Can I
Good
also
gracious, mate.
Can I also roll religion to inspect the little girl's body?
Sure.
Can I ask one question? Does it's just a bead? That means anybody can use it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, give me my shit back, please.
I'll hand it back to Gideon, saying I don't need these useless.
Because
inanimate
not because I
objects.
want to use the fireball. I just don't trust any of you with a fireball.
I can conjure that stuff myself. Here you go.
I'm glad. See, that's even better for me to have it in my hand.
The other thing that you find on her person is a key.
Okay, so I showed the key to everybody. Well, mates, there is a key that she has upon her, and she had a weapon that I don't trust any of you with.
One last thing
Yeah,
that
you
you
know-
find on her person: a silver dagger.
Mm.
Is nobody
I've
going to
been
talk
searching
about
her
the fact
pockets.
that this
How
dead
y'all
little
searching
girl
her pockets when
looks
I asked
like
to search
Richter?
her pockets the second I killed her?
Lex, you get the
Across
you get the
field, you shot her
dagger
with a
and the key.
crossbow from across the field, mate.
That's a
How
good
you
that's a
gonna
good
get to her
point, Lex.
before I
It's hard
was?
for me to keep track of this
Fellas.
shit.
Are none of
Go
you
ahead.
going to talk about the fact that this little girl looks like Richter?
Yeah, she's
Nobody's
an
gonna
elf.
say
We all
anything
look
about that?
alike, so.
Can I take a vial
To a
of the little
point.
girl's
You want
You
me
blood?
to
have
cry over
similarities.
Every time someone dies at the
Can I
North
take
Pole?
Can I take a vial of the little girl's
just
blood
saying.
to possibly do a paternity test?
Yo,
You
you're
don't
an
know
asshole,
who you are.
bro.
You don't know
These
who
are
you
not
are.
the elves from the
You
North
have
Pole.
no
You're a
idea who
jerk.
you are, and this could be a clue to who you are. And you, there's consequences for actions, and I mean, this
DM
could
not
help you
knowing
find
how to
out your
approve-
past, man. And now you've lost that clue. You know, I mean, it's. I don't know you
And
that
I'm gonna
well
tell
yet,
you, man,
but
I don't make it a habit of shooting children, even undead ones.
Can I
yeah,
can I take a vial of the little girl's blood to possibly do a paternity test somewhere down the line?
You may. That is totally. We're gonna have that Maury moment
How
at
are
some
you
point.
gonna
I am
do that?
fucking fine with
D&D
this.
Maury
paternity
Dabbage
test?
over here.
What the fuck is
Maury
happening
Dabbage.
in my game?
I don't know, but I think the
That's
wizard's about to make a
wild,
spell.
Oh my
D&D
God.
paternity test. That's
So-
the moment of the evening.
the way that I'm doing the loot, Richter, you're the one that found the key. Gideon is the one that found Richter, you found the key and the knife, so you have a silver knife in your possession. It is made of fine silver.
Mate.
Gideon, you have the bead, and Richter has the key. Richter, it looks like a normal house key.
And I'm gonna look over at Richter and say, Richter, I don't know if you have much use for that dagger. That's actually my side weapon. You mind if I take that off you?
For 10 gold.
I'll pay that 10 gold.
That's a steal.
10 gold.
Done
Cool.
deal.
That's a steal. That's a friend price right there. That's a friend price.
So now Dab's got a silver
Look,
dagger.
Richter, I'm just. This could help you figure out.
That you're
what
never
you
gonna use in a fight, mate.
I might. That's my
Yeah.
up close weapon. All right. So at
Roll
this point,
perception check.
okay.
Everybody roll a perception check.
So I'll be sniffing around. Like I said, I'm a bear, not doing anything. I have advantage on smelling and perception checks.
Sounds good. I'm sorry. I'm still laughing about this little girl being dead. What the fuck am I going to do? Give me a second.
Can I use? Can I use
Her
that?
spirit comes back in the path in front of you.
Can I-
Nah, fuck that. Her spirit hates you guys. You shot her in the fucking eye.
She will haunt you forever, Richter. That
Can I
little
use
girl
that,
going to haunt you.
that alchemy bottle that we have that will make alcohol and it makes certain different potions. Is it possible I can maybe use that alchemy bottle as the paternity test to see if this was in fact Richter's daughter?
Not right here. You can't. But like,
Can you animate dead?
I can, but I'm not high enough level to do it.
You get the sense that this little girl could have.
Oh.
So with those
Oh,
with those
shit.
perception checks, y'all hear some heavy armor coming from the same direction that you guys were coming from. Real heavy footsteps, clang, 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 clang. Pino, you smell. It smells like people, not undead.
Okay. Not giving any kind of warning to that. I'm just standing there.
None of us speak bear, so
Well, everybody else hears that rolled decently above a 15. Hears the clanging of the fucking armor coming around the corner.
so Gideon hears it.
Yeah.
Richter and Rob never rolled their
I'm not
perception
much
checks.
for another heavy combat, mates. I'm not doing well.
One sec, sorry. I was chatting to Zipbone and the perception is 3.
I don't hear anything. I'm just standing in awe over this dead girl's body, just in disbelief that what just took place.
You fools enable him. Whenever he does something crazy or wacky, you just go along and go along. And now we're shooting children.
So as you guys are having this conversation, you see it looks like 3 people in super heavy gleaming armor show up. These guys look incredibly well equipped. They have some insignias. They're clad in gold and what looks to be mithril inlaid with gold armor. You can roll religion to identify the symbol on their chest.
I have no reason to do it. Dab Hatter is definitely smart enough.
Yo, Dad, you're rolling crazy tonight, bro.
So these guys look like they look like a party that's meant to dispatch undead. They are incredibly well equipped, and they all are wearing the sigil of Saint Cuthbert, who is one of the gods of war and destruction. He also does not like undead. And these guys see you standing around the child's corpse with the ghouls and the zombies, and they just sort of walk up to you and they look around and go, "Nice work." They have their hands on their hilts, by the way. There is no surprise action. They're very wary of you guys. If there is going to be combat, you are rolling initiatives.
Well,
If there's going to be combat, this bear is fucking bolt.
Yeah, the wizard's
And
gonna
I'm
misty
jumping on
step
his
the
back.
fuck
We've,
out
we did what we could, mate. You
I'll
fellows
say-
seem to be on the job as well.
Is there any reward for killing the dead?
Not dying by my blade is pretty rewarding.
You mean to kill us, mate?
I said not dying. You should probably listen a little bit better. By the way, St. Cuthbert paladins are always assholes, in case you're worried.
Oh, gotcha.
They are known for being twats, and they are known for being some of the best fighters in like the multiverse, basically. And he goes, "Not dying by my blade, but why are you guys in this forest to begin with? You didn't have a bounty on this one?"
She
We're
got
We're here
caught
for
in
the
the,
bitches, fam.
she got caught in a crossfire. We had just eliminated three ghouls and 3 zombies, or 4 zombies, and we discovered her once the battle was finished.
Giving Dab a look like, what are you explaining yourself to these people for?
Because we're gonna get our asses clapped if they know we shot a little girl.
She's
Actu-
undead. They don't
they're-
like
they're-
undead.
They're pretty fine with you of killing this
Yeah,
little girl.
she's
Like
undead.
she is undead. She was not of this
Yeah, they
earth,
don't like
and they are
undead.
here to purge undead. That is something that you would definitely be familiar with, so they have no problem with that. So they shrug and they go, "Well, you look pretty injured. We have a camp not too far from here. We can escort you back. Get you guys a good rest."
Well, thank you kindly.
gentlemen.
I will oblige.
He nods. One of the clerics kind of walks over, and he just takes a lock of hair from the little girl and he puts it into a pouch, and then they're gonna escort you guys back. They're making enough noise, and these guys give off an aura of power to them. They are, putting it in meta terms, they are very high level adventurers here to do something pretty serious. What kind of small talk do you guys want to make with them on your way back to the camp?
You got anything that can help us beat the undead?
Seems like you're doing a pretty fine job of it yourself. Do you have a cleric in your that you have available? Someone that can turn or do any sort of specialty?
No.
In fact, that bear bringing up the rear, I believe, is a cleric.
He looks and he goes,
Yeah,
"No, he's a
he's a
druid."
Oh, yeah,
And he
he's a
turns his
druid.
head back around. And he goes, "Well, everything that I have is..."
Sorry, don't pay attention to my friend. He's a little slow and small.
He ain't
He
wrong.
just kind of shrugs. He's sort of indifferent. He's grateful for you guys for
The
smacking
small-
him, but
The
Yeah.
small girl that was defeated, she wasn't like the other undead.
what do you mean?
They were more mindless, angrier, larger brutes, and she was a smaller child. And she was armed with a silver dagger.
Well, that's peculiar. I wouldn't leave it to the undead to slaughter each other. Not all undead are unintelligent, so it's not unusual that you found one that had some sort of sentience, but you did the right thing by putting it out of its misery. She likely was in the town that we're about to be raiding.
Raiding.
Yeah. We need to clear out the support structure.
So
There's a small village comprised of undead of similar disposition to her, and they need to be purged. That's why we're here. That and the Lich.
So are we? You say we're with
There's
them?
a
Do they have
lich
carts?
in this area as well, man.
Do they have carts that they or anything? Are they just on individual horses?
These guys were actually walking up. This is really a bad area for horses, so they're just like walking.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming my hour's up with my wild shape, so I'm no longer a bear.
Yes, correct. It does take about an hour and a half to get back to their camp. But to answer Gideon's question, yeah, what do you think this fog's here for? Why do you think all these undead? There's like some kind of lich fucking queen living in the center, and that's our end goal. She's actually sealed off the pass, so if you guys did you mention it all to these guys where you were headed, like why you were in the forest?
That's none of
We
your
were,
business.
Okay.
We're merely
Well, if
trying to get to the other side, mate.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with the Lich, so you're in the right group of people. You can roll religion anybody who wants to when you hear the word Lich.
I volunteer Deb Hatter. And thus he has not disappointed.
So I'll go from lowest to highest. Lex, you've heard of like that word rings a bell. They're pretty powerful undead, you think. Pino, you know that they're incredibly powerful undead casters. That these guys seem like they might be well equipped to deal with. You think maybe you're unsure. Dab, these guys are like lich killing specialists, and you know that liches basically have this aura that like living things essentially die around them when they turn it on. Like low level adventurers that walk up to liches just die to their fucking Rasputin aura. It's crazy. They create undead, they control undead, and if there is a powerful lich, they said a queen up here, like sealing the passageway, will have to be dealt with, and it explains the mist and the undead in the valley.
Damn.
Yes, looks like we're
We
going to
picked
kill
a hell of a
Lich Queen.
time to travel, didn't we, mate?
So I'll relay to the group my knowledge of the situation, and I'll let them know that the Lich is causing this fog. She's blocked the path. We're going to have to rid her in order to continue on our mission, so I think it's a good idea to maybe fight along these two guys.
Let's kill this fucking
Sounds
bitch.
good.
We kill everything else we come in contact to. I'm not afraid of this.
They smirk when you're talking about that, and he goes, "The Lich will handle, but if you want to make this go faster, we could use your help for raiding this town."
So long as there's gold in it for us.
Indeed, mate. We're passing through, and we would have to do this anyway, so maybe we'd be willing to take a little less than we would usually.
Well, my order doesn't take any sort of dropped equipment, so if you're looking for payment, no, I can handle this myself, but you can't keep any of the loot that you find.
I appreciate that, sir.
Look at my compatriots. That sounds fair, mate.
Excellent. So at this point, you guys are pulling up. It looks like they have like quite a few people here. A big raiding party. These guys were the leaders that were going out, essentially to get their dicks wet, to get their swords wet with some blood. You know, they were just going out for shits and giggles. This fort was recently constructed. Unfortunately, my page is like crashing, so I can't show you the background imagery. It's basically like a Revolutionary War fort. Heavy log construction's been done. There's a little stonemasonry being done. They have a blacksmith. They have a merchant that they travel with. But for the most part, this is entirely devoted to St. Cuthbert and the slaying of undead. This is essentially a bare bones military outpost in the middle of this forest.
I'm going to ask, do you by chance have an alchemist around?
No, but we have a merchant who has some skill in alchemy. I would not describe him as an alchemist, though.
And at that time, I'm going to pluck one of Richter's hairs and say, may I go speak to him, please?
By all means. They sort of gesture him over to you. I'll save you a little bit of time. This guy does not have the skill required to do a paternity test, but he thinks there's somebody on the other side of the valley. There's an alchemist that he works with. There's also the guy that you like got those potions from in the first place that probably could do it. But if you're going to the other side of the valley anyways, there's an alchemist that probably could pull it off.
Oh,
It's
I
not
think-
an uncommon request.
Thank you. So I think we take this time to maybe. Do we have time for a rest or?
You have time for a long rest, and frankly, I probably should end the session here because at this point, because of the fork in the road that we took, I have nothing planned.
I think that, all right. So we're going to wrap?
Is it because I killed the girl?
Yes,
Of course, it's because you killed the girl.
actually, it
But that's
is.
not necessarily a bad thing. And I think that you've been doing excellent since you picked back up, Bacon. You recovered well, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We're you, like once you guys understand once you understand the full implications of killing that little girl, you're gonna know why I'm like just laughing this whole fucking time. It is quite hilarious. But yeah. So for the time being, I think for the Bacon campaign, we're gonna take a week-long break while I figure out what the fuck is happening with my plot, and we'll see you guys next week. I don't know if the rest of the stream is going to continue with any sort of one-shots or nothing.
I
But
think we should do something if anybody's up for it. I can figure out something quick if we need to, but I'm just putting it out there.
Well, we'll figure that out
I'm not
afterwards.
against that because I'm kind of tired, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm kind of willing to stay up and play.
We'll figure that out. Once
Let me
we
see.
go
I'll
off
be right
stream.
back. Let me see.
We might
one
be,
last thing before everybody goes. Congratulations, you are now level 4.
Yay!
It was the right move. So it was the right move killing little girl. That's a reward.
Sure,
Actually,
sure.
just
You're
You can
evil.
take it
You're
that
just
way.
evil. That's all that is.
And on that note, we'll end her here. This is D&D with THE, the Bacon Campaign, episode 7. We'll be back again next Wednesday with episode 8 of the Bacon Campaign. Again, we'll be back on Monday as well, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, with episode 7 of the Lost Mines of Fandover. And this Friday, we're going to have our very first Fan Friday. We've invited one of the people from our Facebook group to come join us. We're going to do a dungeon on Friday, and that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern also. And we may be back later tonight with another dungeon. Keep an eye out for that, and I'll send out notifications. Thanks for watching.